it.
South Africa is accusing Israel of genocide for its war in the Gaza Strip. Genocide is a very serious word, and it actually has a clear legal framework. The term didn't exist before World War II. Because of the brutal attempt to exterminate the Jewish people in the Holocaust, the world came together and created a rule that said genocide is a thing, we need to prevent it. And we've fallen short a few times. Rwanda, Darfur, Bosnia. South Africa will...
So here's how I'm going to tell you why we should fall short of it here with Israel.
Have to prove that Israel is intentionally trying to wipe out this entire population just for being Palestinian. And from my view, is actually the wrong course of action here. It dilutes our ability to use the word genocide in future cases where that is actually happening. I understand that South Africa is trying to call attention to these atrocities.
Wait, what? I love that he's like, yeah, we couldn't prevent it in Rwanda. We've fallen short a few times. We should fall short again for Israel, honestly, is a wild take to have. And like, we won't be able to use it in the future. What do you mean, bro? If you can't fucking use it here, then never use it again. What is a genocide then? Guys, let me tell you, if that's the case, nothing is a genocide, okay? Like, it's only the Holocaust, that's it. No Armenian genocide, base Turkey defender Johnny Harris. Okay. The only genocide that has ever occurred is the Holocaust is like a very weird perspective to have when you openly admitted that you failed to prevent, these institutions failed to prevent other genocides from occurring while you're simultaneously making an argument to fucking say that Israel's not conducting a genocide. What Israel is doing, he also literally did say no genocide existed before World War II in this clip, which is ironic because, you know, Armenian genocide did happen. So that's rather odd that he took that position. A lot of people don't understand this. In order for something to be considered a genocide, at least as far as the genocidal intent goes, you do not need to kill a decent chunk of the population. Okay? I hope you understand this. That is not how this works at all. Okay? And the notion that you have to, like, it doesn't matter how many people you kill. When you're talking about genocidal intent, all you need to show is intent, okay? Israel's also killed a shit ton of Palestinians and deprived Palestinians on the basis of being Palestinian from food and from access to electricity and things like that. And yeah, by the way, the word genocide wasn't coined after the Holocaust. It was coined after the Armenian genocide, which is wild that my man Johnny Harris is denying the Armenian genocide here. What is going on? Okay, how do we get to a position where the liberal Johnny Harris is like kind of engaging in Armenian genocide denial and the Turkish guy is correcting him on it? What is going on in the world? Anyway, for example, the Yazidi genocide, 5,000 killed by ISIS in the Sinjar area of northern Iraq in the mid-2010s. Yeah, you don't have to, for the record, it doesn't have to be like every single person. It doesn't work that way. But remember when I told you that Johnny Harris has to do videos like this after the good video that he did about Israel? He had to do it. I'm telling you, dude. My man can't stop. He has to. Okay?
Israel is arguably violating lots of rules of war. But throwing around the word genocide in this way is going to undermine the term and undermine...
Bro, can you imagine? Dude, you say this about even cultural genocide, right? If something is declared a cultural genocide, okay, like systematic mass surveillance, systematic incarceration, re-education, okay, Xinjiang, great example. If you were to deny that and say, that's not genocide, that's not even cultural genocide, that's nothing, everyone understandably would turn around and go, dog, you're fucking delusional. Okay? You're fucking delusional. You're crazy. How dare you? You're a genocide defender. But he can say that about Palestinians. Like, this is just genocide denial. This is a denial of ethnic cleansing that is currently ongoing. It blows my mind what is permissible and what is not permissible here. Like, it's crazy. He's also done videos on the Native American genocide. Exactly. So he knows better. He knows what the Trail of Tears is. Is the Trail of Tears genocidal? It's kind of funny because the entire point of genocide as a designation is the same as never again, okay? Why do we study the Holocaust? Why do we study genocides? Why are there entire fields dedicated to studying genocides and the Holocaust in particular? Is it for fancy? Is it for funsies? Do you think it's because people are just like really captured by the super violence that existed? Is that what it is? No. Okay? The reason is the same reason behind stating never again. The whole purpose of genocide studies, the whole purpose of studying the Holocaust is so that you prevent it from happening in the future. Yeah, it's too late if you are like, okay, finally we can declare this a genocide once the dust is settled. That's crazy. The entire point of genocide studies and Holocaust studies is specifically so that we can look at the clear telltale signs and markers of an ongoing ethnic cleansing campaign and stop it before it's too late, which Johnny Harris openly admitted we failed to do so in the past. Ooh.
The real atrocities that are happening in the Gaza Strip. If you want to better understand global politics,
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's not even about like brown people in that situation, I think. Like a lot of people look at this under the framework of white supremacy, and white supremacy is a main operating principle here, but it's not, it's a little bit reductive to simply talk about this as white supremacy. I think it's like Western chauvinism, which pairs well with white supremacy. But the thing is, these guys will openly admit when brown people are being genocided, as long as the American State Department recognizes it. You know what I mean? For one reason or the other. It could be beneficial. It could be because they have no hand in it. You know what I mean? Like, but that's it. That's like, that's the only time you hear these guys openly state, all right, you know what? I acknowledge it. That's it.